I don't know what it is, but I just love being black. DJ here.
What up, doe? It's your girl, Blair. You know, my melanin was popping yesterday. It's popping today. And it's sure enough gonna be popping tomorrow.
It's your boy, Red, and you're listening to the Highly Melanated Podcast.
Hey guys. Welcome back to another episode of Highly Melanated Podcast, the safe space where it is okay to let your melanated voice be heard. And as always, please follow us on Instagram. That is Highly Melanated Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter. That is H_Melanated Pod. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you are a black business owner, if you are interested in being a guest, if you have topic ideas, or if you just want to give us a shout out, please be sure to send us an email at highlymelanatedpodcast@gmail.com. So now what you're about to listen to is the next installment of Highly Melanated Voices. And that's exactly what it is. It is your voice. Our previous episodes, the first time we did this installment, the question was, what does pro-black mean to you? And I can guarantee you guys, you will be surprised. If you never listened to that episode, take a listen, because there are so many different definitions of what pro-black means to us. Because remember, we are not a monolith. And the second one was Melanated Gems. What lessons from your elders did you learn, as well as what lessons would you pass on to the next generation? That was a great episode. It actually was pretty long, so I made it into a 2-part episode. And this one here as well is a 2-part. So this one, the questions that we asked the Melanated universe was, number 1, what lessons did you learn about yourself from 2021? Number 2, what little joys did you celebrate in 2021? And last but not least, what are you trying to manifest or looking forward to in this year of 2022? There are so many different answers and so many people gave so many great responses. You know what? It's enough of me talking. As always, guys, it's more about you guys versus us. So shout out to everybody who participated and thank you. So we hope you like what you're about to hear. So here you go.
Hey, it's Stevie Derrick from Long Island, New York. 1/4 of Him podcast, hosted by myself, Malik, Aaron, and Laquan. Also the creator of Indie Artist Spotlight, in which I highlight Black, queer, LGBT artists, promote them, interview them, and everything under the sun. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at StevieDerrick_.
One thing I've learned about myself thus far in 2021 is that when I have the ability to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put my best foot forward and make sure that I accomplish whatever I want to do. It's very important for me, and moving forward, that's all I want to do for the rest of my life, is put myself forward and take care of myself in the best way possible.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy L.O. co-host of the hilarious podcast Decoding 40, producer of Authentically Me by Annette Gregory MacArthur, and I just want to share my thoughts, man. So what have I learned about myself in 2021? I have learned that I have the capacity to dig deeper. Pause. But what I mean is that I know that I can continue to work on myself and continue to level up my personal growth and introspection and become the greatest me that has ever lived. I've also learned that procrastination is not my friend. And I encourage you, as I am encouraging myself, to seize the moment, seize the hour, seize the day, and do whatever it takes in order for time not to pass and waste. And let's get what needs to be done. As the song goes, rest if you must, but don't waste another minute, or whatever Karen Wheeler says.
This is Danielle Holdman of DanielleHoldman.com. You can always go there to find access to any of my social media profiles. But to start off with the question of what did I learn about myself in 2021, I think it's not so much of what I learned about myself, but was further experienced and embraced by myself is that I find my real life very sacred, and I enjoy the solitude and the sanctity of my private life, especially since we are a internet first type of society, with the looming threat or the opportunity of the metaverse before us. It's going to be more important for us to disconnect intentionally so we can remember why we have incarnated in this physical space in the first place. And part of that is to manifest change, to experience life, and to really embody our experiences, and to be able to integrate the knowledge from our experiences and turn it into wisdom. So again, going back to what did I learn more about myself is the gift of the reality of my life.
Hey, what's up? My name is Javari. My IG handle is JavaScript. That's JAAVA.script. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area. And this year I learned that I'm way more resilient than I realized. Like, I've been through so many things this year that would make most people just quit, throw in the towel. And I've just been hanging in there, doing my thing. So that's something that I really learned about myself, and I really learned to love about myself.
Hey, what's up, highly melanated crew? This is Johnny Ray Cornegay III, sometimes known by J. Ray, and I am from Chester, Pennsylvania. And I was supposed to say something else, I think. Oh, social media. So you can find me at J Ray is the name on social media. That's JAYRAYISTHENAME. And I'm very proud of that. I just did it. So, what have I learned about myself in 2021? I have learned that I have infinite ability to learn new things and tasks to accomplish the goals before me, but I have limited capacity to accept all of those things. So what do I mean? I've learned that I can do anything. Right? I have the ability to figure it out, pick it up, do something with it. But there's only so much of that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the way 2020 and 2021 was cut out. Like, it's like, God, like, one more thing. You gotta do one more thing and learn one more thing, and it's just like I don't want to do the last thing I did. So yes, infinite ability to learn new things, do new things, adapt, but limited capacity to do so because I'm a human. So that's my response to number one.
Hello, my name is Kamaya White, and I am from Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. Never ran, never will. A social media that you can find me on is Instagram at Kamaya_W_. And that would be Kamaya spelled Kamiya. Something that I learned about myself in 2021 is that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. And that's not a bad thing to say. I was always the strong friend for everyone, or the strong family member. and always was there for other people, but I never knew how to be there for myself. And it took a while for me to realize that, but I did, and I'm grateful that I did, because a lot of my emotions and stuff were off of me dealing with other people's emotions or picking up other people's feelings and blocking out my own.
This is Brian Walker from Chicago, Illinois. You can also find me on IG at THA_Scorpio1981. What I learned about myself in 2021 is that I do take things too seriously, that I let the little things stress me out, especially things that aren't in my control. I am working on doing better with that as far as taking it easy and just letting the things happen that I can't control.
Hey, what's up? It's Fox in Memphis, Tennessee. Answering a few questions for you. What did you learn about yourself in 2021? I learned that I don't know shit about myself.
Hello, my name is Leo Franklin, Sir Capricorn 614 on Instagram. So 2021, what I learned about myself is that, you know, it's okay to not please everyone. You know, for me, like, I'm like a big people pleaser, but, you know, I learned that, you know, it's okay to, you know, do for yourself, and you don't have to constantly have to please everyone. So that's something that I learned, you know, about myself, and that I'm, you know, that I'm able to, you know, not be so much of a people pleaser.
Yo, what up? It is me, Nasty. But you know me as Travis. For those who don't, you can follow me on Instagram at TRAV_IISS. Once again, that's TRAV_ISS. Yes, follow me, baby. My page is open. It's open to the public. It's not private. I'm not one of the celebrities. You know, you come follow me, hit me request, and I ain't gonna just click on one of your two pictures and like it and not follow you back. I'll follow back. So follow me and let me know if that's what you heard this from. Send me a message so I know, because some people be trying to hack my accounts, baby, because if one more Weave account and more Cash App hit my account, we're gonna have a problem. But that's not why we're here. What did you learn about yourself in 2021? You asked, PJ. I learned that I can still love. I gave up on it for quite some years. I put myself in a deep hole, and it took for Mr. Brown and Uncle Vince and Teron, you know, stop putting that out there in the public. You know, stop saying nobody loves you, nobody's out there, all niggas ain't shit, because once you start putting that out there in the atmosphere, you start to believe it. And I started to believe it, that all niggas wasn't shit, and that there's nobody out there for me. Like, everybody I talk to is going to do me wrong. I used to go into situations thinking really bad of the worst. And now I found somebody who changed all that, like made me change all that. And I guess I can be the first one to say it, because he may not hear this, but I guess I will be the first one to say I love him. So yeah, that's what I learned about myself in 2021, that I'm able to still love.
Hey, it's Ellen, better known as C Ellen on Instagram. That's SEE_ELLEN. I can definitely say that I learned a lot about myself in 2021. Most importantly, I learned how resilient I was. I would almost compare myself to being bulletproof after the things that I have dealt with and overcome in 2021.
Hey everybody, I am Tommy and I am in Northern California, the Bay Area. My IG is Tommy's a Dancer, TOMMYSADANCER. So something that I learned about myself in 2021 was really how much I need human connection. I think before then I really, felt like I knew I liked connecting with people and being social, but I always felt like I didn't really need anybody. And that was definitely something that was made real apparent very, very quickly in 2021. So, I think, it was something that I definitely kind of was a little humbled, right, when communication and just a lot of stuff was cut out from people. You know, you realize, oh my gosh, I need people.
Hello from Durham, North Carolina. I'm Amanda Chambers, and I am a best-selling author and self-publishing guru and the owner of Divine Legacy Publishing. You can find me on IG at Amanda Chambers Says. 2021 was a big year for me. I turned 40, and it was the year of I don't give a F anymore. And not in a bad way, but in a, you're going to take me for who I am. I'm a book nerd. I believe in hoodoo. I believe in God. I believe in all this. You're going to take Amanda and you're going to either love her or you're going to leave her. And I'm okay with you leaving. It taught me that I am me and I'm okay. It's great to be me. I love me. I love all of the things about me, the DIY, the slick mouth, the everything. And that is what 2021 gave me. At 40, I am me, and I am so overjoyed to be me.
What's up? My name's Cardi. My Instagram is Cardi King. I also have a business Instagram, which is Fetch Glamour. What I learned about myself in 2021 is that I will procrastinate to the fullest if I can.
So, question number 2, the little joy that I celebrated this year, and I will never forget it. Oh man, I have 2. Okay, I want to pick this one. Celebrating your birthday is kind of a big deal, but I do think in 2021, I went back to Atlanta specifically to dance. Like specifically to get on the dance floor and dance to house music with like other Black people in a group after being unable to be in groups for, a year and a half. And that was a big little joy, because one of the things that I recognized after having not done it for a long time was that I really get a lot of joy out of dancing. And so getting on a plane and traveling back to a city that I have love for, to participate in an event that I have love for, around a bunch of people that I have love for, to do an act that I have love for, was an amazing, amazing thing. And I want to dance more in 2022. I'm afraid to go out on Sunday. Omicron out there. But we won't see.
And the little joys that I experience, I can't pinpoint one, but I think it's just the overall of turning towards the light in times of darkness. And not saying that it was dark, but when you constantly are inundated with triggering news, to be able for us to still get up the next day and persevere and move forward. And because we remember who we are, and also remember to stay in alignment with divine consciousness, because that's who we are constantly co-creating with, whether we're manifesting, whether we're walking by faith, whatever is our spiritual walk, we are co-creators. So finding that joy in turning towards that light in times of spouts of darkness, though that's a little joy for me, especially when I do experience anxiety and I do have bouts of depression here and there. It's just the turning towards the light, which is a major joy. And tapping into my own creativity. And that's something that I am embracing more. My creativity may not be me being a singer or actress, but my creativity is unique in me using my voice and utilizing and leveraging technology to showcase my creativity. and also that my creativity can also be healing. So I guess that is a specific joy aside from the turning towards the light in complete darkness.
Some big and little joys that I'm celebrating this year. One of them was definitely stepping into therapy and making sure that I took care of my mental. Mental is a very, very important thing to take care of when you're coming into adulthood or just coming into yourself. You notice that the mental part of you is in control of a lot of things that you want to be or want to do or just functioning on the day-to-day. So that was a big one. A little thing was just being able to keep beautiful people around me, keeping spirits that are like minds, and keeping the peace and love and friendship and just good vibes.
Hey Red, it's your boy Reese from St. Louis. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Instagram handle this is chapter 3, all underscores. And you want to know what I've learned from 2021. First, I'm going to say niggas ain't shit. Yeah, that's what I learned. But I also learned that you can't make somebody love you. No matter how hard you work for it, no matter what you put into it, you can't make somebody love you. And you got to know when to walk away. And that was the hardest lesson I learned this year. The little joys I did celebrate, I will say, is I graduated summa cum laude. Got a little brains on me. And that was the pinnacle of 2021. I'm very excited about that.
The little joys that I celebrated was I flew to California for the first time. I had never been to California, and it was cool. Like, the flight was long as heck, but I enjoyed it. It was a little joy for me.
Hey, I'm Mark. I'm from Staten Island, and something I'm looking forward to in 2022 is a family vacation that we're gonna take my mother on to Jamaica. A little background is that she was born in Jamaica, raised in Jamaica, but she hasn't been to Jamaica in about 40 years, and it'll be my first time going too. So it'd be nice to reconnect her back to where she came from and just to experience that.
Little joys that I celebrated during 2021. I guess would be self-awareness and just, that's the one thing that I would say I celebrated was that, I'm able to be more self-aware. And, that's something that's good because, when you're more aware of yourself, you'd be able to be more aware of your surroundings.
The little joys that I did celebrate in 2021 is that I was able to hang out with friends and family more than I was able to last year. And I was able to travel and take a vacation for the first time in 4 years.
Let's see. What are my little joys that I've celebrated in 2021? Definitely it would have to be just being a human being. And on top of that, celebrating the human beings that I've created from my balls. My sons have taught me the true definition of resilience, and watching them navigate this panorama with incredible grace and resilience is truly been an enduring source of pride for me as I watch them grow into young men.
What little joys did you celebrate in 2021? I celebrated the joy of learning a new skill and falling in love with art all over again.
Little joys that I celebrated would definitely include us purchasing our first dog. We did get a puppy. That's something big for me because everybody knows how I feel about animals. So I am celebrating the fact that we got her and that I overcome, my fear of pets.
Some small joys that I celebrated in 2021 was, one of them was the birth of my niece. She actually gave me that little push, a little extra push that I needed to keep going because I felt like I had someone closer on my bloodline now that was going to look up to me as a role model. And I just didn't want to let her down.
So the little joys that I celebrated this year was finally moving out of my parents' house, gaining independence in multiple areas, just like learning how to advocate for myself, financial independence, just overall autonomy. That's something that I've really celebrated this year. It's something that I did not have before, and I'm loving it. I celebrate it every day.
All right, question number 2. What little joys did you celebrate in 2021? I got a new car. Yes, thank God, baby. Listen, because if you in Florida, baby, listen, ride around with no AC is not the answer. It is not it. It is never it, baby. Trust me. It's hot. Listen, so that's a big joy for me. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee. But that's not here. Y'all never not judge me. Whoever listening to this, don't judge me. But yes, that was a big, huge moment for me, getting a new car. Meeting the person that I am in love with. I met him for the first time a while back, and it's like the feeling was everything, like butterflies. And y'all know them butterflies, listen, because I wasn't sure. To be honest, I wasn't sure, but I was just like, then to see him come out the door, then it's just like I melted and could not say anything to him, could not look at him straight. I was so nervous. So once again, he'll never hear this. But yes, that's question number 2, ladies and gentlemen.
The biggest thing that I celebrated in 2021 was, of course, turning 40 and making it to that milestone. And as a kid who grew up in Baltimore, it's no guarantee that you're going to reach that milestone. So I was very happy to get there. Other joys that I celebrated are, finding our groove in this whole crazy, pandemic. Getting used to my husband working from home now, getting used to this new norm of homeschooling, because homeschooling doesn't mean hobbit. It means that we school at home. So we were sociable, and now that's not really a thing. And just getting used to our new normal. My mother retired. She spends a lot more time with us up here at my house, and just really, really, really celebrating those wins, making it to the end of the year. There's no guarantee with all the insanity that is this world that we were even going to make it to the end of 2021. So those joys, the happy little moments, the small things that we're getting back to and getting used to again.
Another small joy that I celebrated was getting out of a dark depression. I am young, and a lot of people think that being young doesn't mean that you can be tired or you can go through a depression so young, because everybody thinks there's nothing to be depressed about. But depression can be a quick wave of sadness, and you don't know why. And I was in a real bad depression, and I just wanted to give up on everything. And getting out of that depression took months, but I did it, and I was able to finally see everything that the world had to offer, and all the love and support that I was receiving and will receive from friends and family that truly cared. So I'm just grateful for that.
Honestly, something that I celebrated was really my birthday. Like during COVID, I was able to still meet up with my friends, and we had a blast. It was a really great time, and it was a very special memory to me, and it was something that, I know is I'm gonna remember for years.
Right. Question number 3, the grand finale. What do you look forward to in manifesting in 2022? I look forward to more vacations, baby. I need vacation. Vacation me down. I want to travel more. I have a passport, and I haven't been to many places. So I would like to do that. I would like to travel more. I would like to spend more time with the new family. I wouldn't call them friends. I would call them family. My brothers and sisters, Skittles, PJ, want to meet PJ again, hang out. Uncle Vince, Darian, I want to meet all those people and continue to build more bonds with them. And I just look forward to just being happy for me and putting myself first. Because a lot of times I just happen to just bend my back over. PJ, you know this. I'll go above and beyond for people and not really get that same in return. So I think some of that beyond I'm going to put into myself. So I still look out for people, but I'm going to be a little selfish next year. So I'm doing what makes Travis happy. What do I plan on manifesting? I want me a new place. I need to move into a new place. It's time to move away from the bird nest with moms and dads. I know some people may judge me. He's still living this mama. Listen, I am. I'm proud to say it. Yeah, I live with my mom and my dad. Listen, a lot of people are unfortunate they can't say that. So I'm able to. 2 loving parents that have been married 40 plus years, that I can do that. And I can say that. So I love them dear. I mean, I always have a place to go if I need anything from them. And I plan on manifesting and putting out my mixtape. I'm a rapper, and I'm sensitive about my I don't know if this is a public platform. We can't do this family network. I don't know if this is the channel people working behind this or not, but bleep that out, PJ. But yes, all Louis T is my rap name. All Hell Louis on SoundCloud. If you guys want to go listen and check that out, that is Louis T, LOUIE-T on SoundCloud. So this mixtape is called NBA Never Be Another, because I feel like there would never be another me at all. I'm one of a kind. I'm very unique. I mean, you won't forget me. Even listening to this, y'all ain't gonna forget me. So with that being said, follow me. Love you, PJ.
And finally, I am looking forward to new beginnings in 2022. Just being able to grow into my own. I definitely want to make sure that I start and finish this year out strong. So yeah, thank you guys for your time.
What are you looking forward to and manifesting in 2022? I am looking forward to abundant living, and I want to manifest self-acceptance. That's me, Fox. If you want to find me, it's Foximus_Prime on IG. That's FOXIMUS_PRIME. All right, be good or be good at it.
What am I looking forward to in 2022? Getting my first apartment. I'm ready to step into my own space, my own environment, create my own perfect energy, and just make sure that I'm doing well in the next chapter of my life. And I think that finding my first apartment would be the first step in the right direction in creating just an ambience of greatness. I'm excited. I'm speaking into existence, and I will have that in 2022. Oh, yes.
And what am I looking for most in 2022? I think what I'm looking forward most in this year is, honestly, whatever the latest iteration of Corona, just to go away. I want all of this to just disappear. But more importantly, I want you all to stop inviting me out in public spaces. Seriously, I don't understand what this is about, because I'm not going. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm not going. But on a serious note, what I really do want to work on are the 3 goals that I've established for myself, and I want to keep them to myself for the time being. But I am working towards seeing them to fruition as I hit this half-century mark next year. It's going to be a good year. And with that said, I'm wishing you all the best cuts of meat if you're a carnivore, the best cuts of beets if you're a vegetarian, unexpected first-class upgrades if you're a traveler, and all the best libations if you're a drinker. And as a wise woman once told me, be great. And if you can't be great, be legendary. And if you can't be legendary, at least be sanitary. Peace, party people. Ha ha. See you later. This is your boy L.O. And I am done speaking.
And what am I looking forward to manifesting in 2022? I talked to you personally about it about a month ago, but under my business Holdman Alchemistic & Co., where I provide coaching, consulting, and training and information about conscious business and conscious leadership, all rooted in metaphysics. That's what I do on my site or under my business. And I am working towards something along the lines of a hybrid event or a virtual first event. And that's more of a hybrid conference around those topics. But that's where I will leave it at with that one right there, because there's things that are still percolating. Here's to a positive 2022 as always, but a year where we remember to turn towards the light, no matter what phase or stage or whatever emotion that we are experiencing. Return towards the light while we embrace and heal the dark aspects of ourselves and our experience. Peace.
In 2022, I'm looking to manifest my relationship, like a long-lasting, relationship. I'm ready to, get ready to settle down with, my wife, whoever she may be, start planning my family. Like, that's, what I'm manifesting for 2022.
And what am I looking forward to in 2022? I don't know. I really don't. Honestly, I'm not looking forward towards anything. But hey, I know I got an income tax check coming, so a little extra money to spend. So yeah, have a happy new year.
What I'm looking forward and manifesting in 2022 is to become a better version of myself, physically and mentally, to travel more, and to do the things that I've always wanted to do but was too afraid to do. Also, to become more financially stable.
What I'm looking forward to in 2022 is to basically be more aware, pay more attention to my business. I pay attention, but I feel like I could do it a lot better than what I do as far as like marketing and things like that. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, and something I'm looking forward to manifesting in 2022 is just my own space. Like, I'm currently living with a roommate. I want to manifest having my own space and just being as independent and self-reliant as possible.
What I'm looking forward to in 2022 is returning to my artistry, whatever that might look like. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to look like, what medium it's going to be, but I definitely know I need to express myself and create right now. So I am really looking forward to, whatever I do with that, however it comes.
In 2022, I am manifesting the things that I want. I want to put out my books. I'm going to put out at least 3 books this year. I'm starting a podcast. I am focusing on the things that matter to me and are important to me. Of course, building my business and helping Black authors publish their work, working with my daughter. She's getting older and she's developing her likes and dislikes, and she wants to start her business, working on that and manifesting this dynasty and this generational wealth that I have been building with my husband over these last few years. I'm really am looking forward to manifesting that, breaking generational chains and generational curses, and just being happy and manifesting that happiness.
And also, what I'm looking forward to in 2022 is actually growing as a person and keeping my peace along the way. I know the process is going to be very stressful, and I'm going to want to give up, but I'm ready for whatever life throws at me. So that's what I'm looking forward to, and I'm really excited.
All right, guys. So what I'm going to do right here is put a pin in this episode. The responses that we got were great, and they were bountiful. So this is part 1 of Reflections of 2021 and Manifestations of 2022. So glad that you've taken the time to listen. And if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, or if you want to hit us up, you all know the information where to get us. Highly Melanated Podcast at Instagram, H_Melanated Pod on Twitter, and Highly Melanated Podcast at gmail.com. As always, guys, peace, love, and continue to celebrate all of your little joys and manifest everything that you can desire.